Time for plan B.
So what's plan B?
Kill them all.
Hey action junkies! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the heart-pounding, adrenaline-pumping world of underrated action movies. This week, we've got a killer lineup of 10 intense and explosive hidden action movie gems you must watch. These are the films that flew under the radar, but pack a punch you won't forget. So, grab your popcorn, buckle up, and let's jump into the action. Caught in Time. This Hong Kong crime thriller is based on a true story about a notorious robber and the cop determined to bring him down. The cat and mouse chase is relentless, with high-speed chases, daring heists, and a few jaw-dropping stunts. The final showdown is a nail-biter, and the film's gritty realism keeps you hooked from start to finish. If you're a fan of crime thrillers with a touch of history, Caught in Time is a must-watch. Outrage. Directed by the iconic Takeshi Kitano, this film is a masterclass in tension and betrayal. Imagine a chessboard, but instead of pawns, you've got Yakuza clans scheming, backstabbing, and fighting for power. Kitano's stoic performance is magnetic, and the film's gritty realism makes every punch, every gunshot, feel raw and visceral. Outrage is a must-watch. And trust me, once you start, you'll be hooked on this dark, twisted world. Point Blank. A thrilling action-packed movie starring Anthony Mackie and Frank Grillo. In this film, an ER nurse and a career criminal are forced to team up in a deadly chase across the city as they evade both the police and dangerous criminals.
Boy, dirty cop.
It's a race against time to save the life of the criminal's pregnant wife. The action in Point Blank is fast and furious, with intense shootouts, high-speed chases, and pulse-pounding tension throughout. The stakes are high, and the film doesn't let up for a second. What makes Point Blank so compelling is its relentless pace and high stakes. If you're looking for a movie that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish, Point Blank is the perfect choice.
Hubert is still out there.
You crazy!
Marauders. This crime thriller stars Christopher Maloney and Bruce Willis in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. A series of brutal bank heists rocks the city, and as the FBI digs deeper, they uncover a web of corruption that goes way beyond the criminals. The action is sharp and tactical, with shootouts that feel grounded and intense.
A 3.
Safety deposit boxes where people keep their dirt.
Are you suggesting?
And just when you think you've figured it out, the film throws another curveball. It's a gripping ride from start to finish, and if you love crime thrillers with a side of action, Marauders is a solid pick. Marine 5, Battleground. If you're a fan of Mike the Miz Mizanin, this one's for you. It's pure, unapologetic action. The plot? Simple. A former Marine takes on a gang of mercenaries in an abandoned factory. And this film delivers in spades. The Miz brings his athleticism to the role. It's a throwback to the classic 80s action flicks, but with a modern twist. So grab some popcorn, turn your brain off, and enjoy the ride. Redeemer. This Chilean action flick stars Marco Zaror as a former hitman trying to escape his violent past. But when a ruthless gang threatens a small town, he's forced to step back into the fray. The fight scenes here are brutal. Think bone-crunching, face-smashing, no-holds-barred action. The story is simple but effective, and the action, absolutely unforgettable. If you're craving a no-nonsense action flick, Redeemer delivers in spades. Golden Job. This Hong Kong action film follows a team of thieves on one last heist that goes terribly wrong. The chemistry between the cast is electric, and the action sequences are explosive. There's a bit of everything here: car chases, shootouts, and even a few emotional moments that hit you right in the feels. It's a perfect blend of heart and adrenaline. Rurouni Kenshin, The Final. This live-action adaptation of the beloved manga series is a visual masterpiece. The story follows Kenshin, a former assassin trying to live a peaceful life, but his past comes back to haunt him in the form of a deadly enemy. But what really sets this film apart is its emotional depth. Kenshin's struggle for redemption is heart-wrenching, and the film doesn't shy away from the cost of violence. Whether you're a fan of the anime or new to the series, Rurouni Kenshin, The Final is a must-watch. It's action with a soul, and it'll leave you wanting more.
I will protect her.
Bleeding Steel. Yes, it's a Jackie Chan movie, but not like anything you've seen before. This one's a sci-fi action thriller with cyborgs, futuristic weapons, and of course, Jackie's signature stunts.
I've suffered.
The story follows a cop trying to protect a young woman with a mysterious connection to a powerful AI. Sounds wild, right? It is. The action sequences are a mix of high-tech gadgetry and old-school Jackie Chan flair. It's a bit bonkers, but that's part of the charm. If you're in the mood for something different, Bleeding Steel is a wild ride you won't forget.
Time for Plan B.
So what's plan B?
Kill them all.
Agent Game. This spy thriller is packed with double crosses, high-stakes missions, and some seriously slick action sequences. The story follows a CIA operative who becomes the target of a covert assassination plot.
Picture we're not seeing.
The action is sharp and intense, with shootouts, hand-to-hand combat, and a few surprises along the way. The cast, including Mel Gibson and Jason Isaacs, brings their A-game, and the twists keep you guessing until the very end. If you love espionage thrillers with a side of chaos, Agent Game is a winner. And there you have it. 10 underrated action gems that deserve a spot on your watch list. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your remote, hit play, and let the explosions begin. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more explosive recommendations, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the action. Until next time, stay awesome and keep the action alive.